What's up, everybody out there in YouTube land? Wrath251 here. I saw this video and it looked interesting. Okay, this is 10 players you will meet on Left 4 Dead. This is by Wow Such Gaming, and so I've done stuff like this for player stereotypes and stuff like that for TF2. So let's have a see what they say over here about Left 4 Dead. All right, and this is like I said, this is by Wow Such Gaming. All right, so let's get this party started and go.
It's been a while since I did anything of substance with the Left 4 Dead franchise.
And this isn't even that old video. It's about a year old.
So I wanted to give some OG Wow Such Gaming subscribers something to tide them over while I continue the Why You Wouldn't Survive series, which I've got a lot planned. Anyways, this time I'll go back to a format that I used to do when I first started the channel, and that's top 10s. A quick, easy to process and put together video that you can relate with. After a full decade has passed on the servers of the Left 4 Dead series, there are tons of different people you will either team up with or fight against in the zombie or infected apocalypse. However, things can change drastically depending on what kind of individual matchmaking whether it be lobby or game in progress. Everyone has their own mindset, goals, and values to bring to the table. Sometimes it will bring valuable team elements, and others will just troll the ever-living shit out of you where you just want to uninstall the game. But you just can't, because Left 4 Dead is just one of those games that is just too sacred to uninstall. This time around, we are counting down in no particular
That's why you don't play with. That's why you only play with friends.
You will play with in Left 4 Dead 2. Also, big shout out to BG Bean for making the thumbnail of the video, and shout outs to Miles Edgeworth, Dark Magic HD, Legacy 714, and my good friend DJ Time Void for helping me compromise some new footage. First off, we have a 2-for-1 deal. The split screeners who join a game and either A, only look out for each other and ignore the other two players on the team, or B, join to antagonize and shoot or claw their teammates, or even C, be completely unaware and be dead weight for the team. But the reason this has so many branching options is because it all boils down to one thing about split screeners that is quite a nuisance. If they need to be removed from the game, good luck. Since they have 50% of the voting power, it will be nearly impossible to vote to kick them. It will either turn into you getting kicked in retaliation for daring to kick the split screener's friend, or you constantly trying to kick them and hoping one of them accidentally hits yes. I'm not saying to kick all split screeners, but if you do end up with ones that are rather unfavorable, it's better just to quit and find a new lobby. Number 2, next we have those oh so impressive speedrunners. The people who pretend that they are in an open world RPG or round of Call of Duty Zombies and rush ahead away from their team and allies. These people will brag or not even say a word as they are already 25% across the map while you're still grabbing supplies in the safe room. Left 4 Dead can be an interesting game to speedrun, especially since the spawns and map orientation can rely so heavily on RNG. But at the same time, you have a team. Eventually, a well-placed AI karma charger or jockey will end their attempt at a speedrun, or in versus will get shut down even faster with player-controlled infected. This can also carry over to a team of speedrunners. That means every man is playing for themselves, where if anyone gets pinned, they will be ignored as the team slowly dwindles down to just one person getting shreked by a tank. Solo speedrunners will end up getting pinned by themselves and will most likely result in either them rage quitting or screaming into their mic and blaming others over voice chat or messaging you, which leads me into my next gamer. Number 3, the dictator. People that command a team and try to strategize attacks as an infected or dictate where the team should be, forcing them to speed up or how and when to use their items. Often seen in other multiplayer games, can be easily irritated when his or her team doesn't follow commands or meet their standards.
I'll call the cops on your dad. I will. I'll call the cops on your dad, and nobody's gonna stop the police. He's touched so many of your.
Really? This isn't just the dictator. This is the asshole. Okay, not the dictator. This is the asshole.
You're in my world now.
You're my world now? Yeah, somebody's really brave when he's got all that internet between you and him, isn't he?
You may see yourself getting vote to kick because you didn't quite meet their standards of gameplay, or may find yourself in a message battle with them. Their in-game behaviors can also reflect how I am half the time when playing with my friends like Cake.
I didn't know you could play a tank in Versus.
God damn it! Hello, why is no one in the fucking room?
Cake! Alright, well, Cake's not reliable.
Yep.
The sign broke in front of me. Why did the sign break?
Zach wasn't reliable.
However, unlike Cake and I, sometimes these guys can get so pissed that they can resort to derogatory remarks and just be a complete waste of a human voice box.
Why are you still talking, dog? You sound stupid.
Why aren't you talking? Goddamn! My grandpa used to own you. You're
Texas or
Mexican.
somewhere. You weird as shit.
I'm from Texas. I'm from fucking Alabama.
Now you need to fuck your cousin. You be
I
fucking
mean,
your
I do love my
dog.
cousins, but...
No, you be
I
fucking
mean,
your
yeah, I'm
cousins.
Mexican
This is
from
different.
fucking goddamn Alabama. You got a shit ton of problem with that?
Yeah, you definitely
What's
fucking
up
your
with
cousins then if you from Alabama.
Bitch, I will suck your goddamn daddy's dick and then suck yours too.
Number 4,
What the hell,
Ultra
man?
Griefer, who mainly joins games to, as the namesake says, grief people by shooting them, scratching them, jumping off a high area and committing suicide, downing all the pills and health packs while at high health so others don't have supplies, throwing a
Asshole.
Molotov in a safe room or closed space
Complete
and watching
asshole.
everyone burn, and when you eventually kick them, we'll find you in their recent history, join back, and start the process all over again. Maybe even throwing up a change to all talk vote so you can't kick them out right away. While that vote is up, he or she is going to terrorize you even more. Now the footage you see here, that
Frick.
was me. I used to be this way, and I deeply regret it.
You better.
Number 5, Inpatient Lobby Hosts. People that start the game early with just 3 or 4 people in the lobby, maybe because they've been waiting long enough to get a game started, or just don't want to wade through lobbies or hop into games in progress. That would be fine since people can join a game in progress at any time, but more than likely if the host starts losing in any way after your team fills up and their team still has only 2 members, they may quit, and seeing as how most servers rely on the connection of the host, effectively shutting down the game and server. Thanks for that, man. You started the game early and then you rage quit. What was the point of that? Number 6, the
Total
newbies
puss.
or newly infected. People that are trying to learn the basics of the infected the best way possible and the only way possible, by actually playing. Now don't get me wrong, these people have no other option to learn how to play the 7 playable special infected. You basically just get thrown into the game with people that have been playing this game
Oh,
for
damn,
a decade.
nice.
I mean, shameless self-promotion, you can always watch my old coaching videos. But it does lead to some infuriating times when people don't understand why the hunter won't pounce. Since they aren't crouching, they eventually learn the mechanic and figure out that you have to crouch, and then they have to learn the arch of the pounce, and then it just becomes a whole
Oh,
thing.
damn, that
and
was
then they
almost-
start playing the jockey, and they think they have to crouch with the jockey in order for the jockey to attack with his pounce. It just becomes a whole mess, and if the jockey's crouching, it just slows him down immensely. Some may rush in with a boomer and die nowhere near a survivor, or charge someone not knowing an insta-kill spot was nearby, or for that matter, that they even knew that insta-kills even existed. But we can't be too hard on some newbies out there. We were all
Yeah,
noobs
the
once.
noob is
So
an
take them by the
ever-present
hand and teach
person
them
in
a
any
thing or
game
two
online.
before screaming your head off and kicking them. Number 7, we got the lobby hoppers out there. You'll sometimes find people
Lobby
that
hopper.
aren't alone in this apocalyptic zombie game. Now, for example, say you're a lobby host waiting to fill up the slots for a full game, when suddenly a guy pops in with no mic. A few seconds later, 3 people suddenly join in at once as well. My friends and I would hop through lobbies trying to find 4 open slots to fill up one team. You'll most likely either be dealing with Korean MVP gamers, serious tryhards, or just a drunk group of friends looking to just
Drunk
have some
group of
fun.
friends.
Either way,
There you
it's
go.
just-
That's the best- that's the
it
most
happens a
fun
lot
ones
because
to
people
get.
just have friends. Number 8, those hackers. Those damn hackers. The hackers that will make the game a random assortment of fun, unfair, or just a clusterfuck of spawning items and infected. Like me and most of my friends, I'm sure you've been in those lobbies where you could jump 4 stories high in an anti-gravity-like fashion, while your melee is faster than a machine gun and actually has more range than it too. Those can be moderately fun for a short time and gives mostly everyone an equal playing ground to mess around on. But then you have people that will make themselves invincible, spawn shit in front of you, spawn you outside of the map, or just screw
Oh,
with
God.
you in multiple different ways, sucking all the fun
Trolls.
out of an aging game and
Trolls.
harnessing that entertainment for themselves. Hackers, if you're gonna be messing with the game, make it equal for everyone. Don't make it where it's just a clusterfuck. Number 9, the high ping or laggy player. Well, this is something you're gonna deal with in every game, but Left 4 Dead, it's a very prominent
I am
source.
this
The person who
person, or I
teleports
was,
all
until I
over
got
the
my new
map and is
computer.
hard to hit. You can't pinpoint them down, and they are unpredictable in what comes next. Will you pounce them? Will you have to shoot them a hellish amount of times for the server to register the damage? Find out 3 seconds from now once their connection decides to work temporarily. This is worsened when they're actually the host of the lobby and their connection reflects for
Oh,
everyone
shit.
else but themselves. If
Oh,
the
that's
laggy
cool.
person is the host, you're going to deal with taking 20 seconds to get to one location. You're going to pick up an item and it's not going to pick up for 3 seconds. It's just a damn headache. Get the hell out of there. And
Yeah, that's
maybe
why I stopped
update your
recording on my
internet
computer,
connection if
man,
you're one of
because
those
the
people,
lag.
or ask mom
The
if you
lag
can
was
get
so
a little bit
horrible.
better internet. Number 10, the campers. People that will sit in the
God.
safe room at the beginning or a random ass room somewhere in the map, cover the spawns in that said room, and wait for you to funnel in, causing either a 30-minute long survivor round for one chapter, or to annoy the living hell out of you enough to make you quit, or eventually you murk them after that 30-minute span. But it just really isn't fun to see people camp up in a room in a game focused on getting to the next safe room. Survival is a different story because hordes are constantly spawning, but if you're playing versus, hordes are coming maybe every 30 seconds to a minute. With the boomer, he can always spawn more, but honestly, just don't camp up in the safe room at the start of a versus match. That is so damn annoying. Now, honorable mention, the AI survivors and the infected. While they aren't necessarily players
AI.
you will run into, they are persistent annoyances. With the AI balance between being able to shoot you with a pistol in the head from a mile away to not knowing how to pick up two different survivors when a boomer is in front of them both while they both slowly die from a horde. Or the AI jockey who is almost impossible to melee away. The AI survivors, though, they go from being the most expert kind of shooter to being the most retarded person to just make a quick decision. Anyways, that's some of the people you can run into while online for Left 4 Dead. What other kinds of people have you run into?
Yeah,
that I didn't
Left 4
mention?
Dead's
Let me know in the
notorious for
comments.
its really
I know
stupid
there's a lot
AI
more than 10.
assistants.
This year will be a big one for WoW Such Gaming. A lot of people will be collaborating to make some great Why You Wouldn't Survive videos. If you enjoyed my first big Left 4 Dead video in a while, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and ring the notification bell. And if you're feeling generous, please donate to my Patreon or my YouTube Super Chat while I'm live streaming to help the channel move along. You'll gain access to a mod role on my Discord and get a shout out on my videos. Which shout out to
you
Lovable
get
Tester,
shout-outs, huh?
Mario, NATO6141, Ricardo Ascension, Song of the Void, Irene, Twilight Duck,
Okay, gonna have to skip
Prince
that.
Sheep 1738, Chris the Guy, Adrian Velasco, Papa Chips and Mama Fish, and Sloth at Goth. Thank you for your generous donations to WoW Such Gaming. I know I'm a little sick, so I might sound a little bit different and nasally. I'm finally going to the doctor, so just bear with me on that. That's about it for now. Until next time, I'm Zach Ass, aka WoW Such Gaming. You bet your ass it'll be a good day.
You bet
Stay
your ass.
well.
Okay, so this just goes on like this. Okay, so that was 10 players you will meet on Left 4 Dead. Pretty good. Hey, where the hell's that flamethrower in the game? I never got my hands on that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I definitely did. And yeah, it's the some of these things, they're not just players in Left 4 Dead. They're players like across all online games in existence. You will find them everywhere, in every game. TF2, Halo, you know, of course, Left 4 Dead, anything you play online. Hell, you find them in World of Warcraft all the damn time. Assholes. Yeah. And of course, there's also the new players and stuff like that. Anyway, don't forget to click, you guys know, I don't know what the hell, my brain just turned off right there for a second. Anyway, so, guys, click on the link to the original down in the description. Get down to WoW Such Gaming's channel. Give him a like and a sub. You know, give him a like on the original video. Like this video and subscribe to me too before you go, guys. I will see you guys next time. Tune in every day for new content. Bye-bye.